Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's class on sleep. So, let's have a conversation. I've had a lot of patients recently talk to me about sleep and sleep habits and what they... Sorry, I'm trying to prop up the phone here a little better. So they've asked me about sleep habits, and what is the best option for them. And of course, the biggest thing I want people to do is I want people to sleep on their backs, right? That is by far, hands down, the best way to sleep. Next best would be on your shoulder, or on your side rather, not on your shoulder. And then the last and worst way would be sleeping on your stomach. So if you're a stomach sleeper, by all means, try your best to not do that. The other thing is talking about sleeping habits. So we definitely want to limit, and a lot of this is in other things, and that's why I'm going to breeze over a few things. We want to limit what we do technology-wise prior to bed. We want to limit what we eat prior to bed, and technology, want to limit that at least an hour before bed, preferably 2 hours. Eating 2 to 3 hours before, drinking with the exception of a few things like drinking a small glass of water before you go to bed, which has been proven to lower blood pressure. So if you have blood pressure issues, 8 ounces of water right before you go to bed seems to help lower that. However, if you have insulin dependence or resistance rather, then that's going to end up causing you to get up in the middle of the night several times. So you got to be careful with that. You want to limit that as well. Limit sugars and all of that, okay? So that's definitely a couple hours before bed for all of that, okay? The other thing is, please, for all that is holy, stop sleeping on your couch. It is not a good thing for you. Stop sleeping in recliners. It is not a good thing for you. You need to sleep in a gravity neutral position. So that is laying on your back. Okay. You need to do so in a comfortable position, but also in a bed that does not have inner springs that are more than 6 years old. You see, between 6 and 8 years, inner springs will wear out and they will cause a lot of pressure points and cause a lot of problems down the line. So get rid of those inner spring beds. Go to a memory foam. If you have a breathable mattress pad that will wick away the moisture but not allow it to go into the foam itself, because if it does, it will ruin that quickly. So I actually prefer the Sleep Number beds. They seem to have all of the things checked, like changing the firmness of the bed. You can do that from side to side or day to day. So when you're hurting and you need a little firmer mattress, or maybe you're hurting and you need a little softer mattress, you can do that. Where on a memory foam mattress, you can't. Also, they have the mattress pads that are breathable, that are wicking, and take away all that moisture. They are partially memory foam, but they are also partially an air mattress. There is no inner springs. There is nothing like that to break down. So that's why I recommend them, okay? When we talk about preparing your bedroom, make sure there's no electronics in your bedroom. That means, yes, take your phone and maybe put it in the bathroom to charge, or put it in the living room to charge when you go to sleep. Get all of electronics out. That means if you have a light, make sure it is an incandescent light, or it emits a yellow or red hue of light. It does not emit anything in the blue spectrums. So bright whites, get out of there, because those are blue spectrum and they will activate your alpha brain waves, if memory serves, and they will keep you awake and alert far longer, and you will not get good quality rest. Stress. Stress is a hard one, right? Because a lot of us go to bed stressed. So there's something you can actually do. It's called 5-minute journaling. And it's literally 5 minutes, and you write on certain things. So you take and you set a stopwatch, and you write just for a minute on things that you're grateful for. things that bring you joy, right? Then, you know what, I'm going to pull up my notes so I have this absolutely correct. So I apologize. I've got to look for my notes here, the 5-minute journaling. So you want to talk about ways to set other people up to prosper. You want to talk about your wants, your dreams, your desires. You want to talk about actions, things that you need to do to better yourself. And I'm just not finding this here, so that's 4 of them. And you want to talk about, I apologize, y'all. I'm looking for it here. So I apologize. For whatever reason, I can't find it right now. So you definitely want to talk about your gratitudes, things that bring you joy, things that bring you happiness, action steps, things that you're doing to better yourself. You want to talk about ways to set somebody else up to prosper. You want to talk about your dreams and desires. That's number 4. And I can't remember the 5th one, so I apologize. I will make sure that it's underneath here, or it'll come to me while we're talking about this. So you set a stopwatch for 1 minute, and you just write those things that are in that category. And you will be absolutely surprised that 5 minutes is going to fly by. So I'm looking for my other... It's really bothering me, can you tell? So let me set this. It's going to just tilt backwards just a little bit, and I apologize for that. There we go. So let me scan through this real quick because it is very important, the 5-minute journaling process. And I have done that so many times. And you'd think I'd be able to do it. There we go. Journaling rules. 21-day week. Monday mornings. No. Take a journal. So I'm just looking here. Okay, so things that you're grateful for, okay, is number 1. Then what are your aspirations, desires, wants? That's number 2. Then things that bring you joy. Joy and grateful are different things, and I was putting them together, so that is my fault. So the joys are, maybe this might be puppy dogs, this might be snow, this might be, some people that's a 4-letter word. It might be, a hot cup of coffee or what have you. And then the action steps, and then how you're setting somebody else up to prosper. So you write for 1 minute on all of those things. And at the end of that, you have your 5 minutes fulfilled, and you are doing so much better. So definitely take a look at doing some 5-minute journaling right before bed. And then what's interesting is if you sit there and think about that journaling as you're going to sleep, you're talking about all positive things. How are you helping others? How are you looking to build your future? What are you doing for yourself? What are you doing for others? What brings you happiness? What brings you joy? What are you grateful for? So you're putting yourself in a positive mindset right before bed, and your dreams tend to manifest what you do right before bed. And so you will perpetuate that, and it will help you in the long run a great deal. So definitely take a look there. Make sure that your bed environment is good. Make sure that your sleeping environment is set up the right way. Make sure that you're not drinking or eating or on your electronics right before bed. Make sure you're doing something pen to papyrus to journal right before bed, and it will make a huge difference. So I hope this helps. I just heard a couple people coming in a little bit later today, so I'm going to run out and get them adjusted. And I hope that you guys have found something here that you can do. And if you want help with 5-minute journaling, or you want help with some of the things that we talked about, come on in and talk to me. That's what I'm here for. Not only am I here to adjust your spine, but I'm here to help guide you down your path to better health. All right? And that is my goal for every one of you, is for that each and every one of you have a better, more productive, healthy life. So I look forward to seeing you all later this week for your appointments and for your adjustments. And keep in mind, we're here to help you all the way, not just with your spine. So I hope you all have a beautiful evening, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye.